One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. He'll get it running right. And he'll take this up near the 35.
The drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
To throw on second down is Romo. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he's brought down after a good game.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game. Run the ball really well because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
9 yards.
In sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Let's go.
On first down, Romo. And Stills over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10.
Tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now McCoy. A good run, 8 yards.
After a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Over, under, 50-50. Come on, let's go.
Second and goal. Defense dig. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise. Is it
to him on that play, he simply dropped it.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Hurry up, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Backing up. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 7 yards. And will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the deep.
From the gun on third down, Romo, and that is incomplete. He was looking beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. Dad, as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They're going to look to throw, and he's going to go down. Brings up second down.
180, 54.
Now McCoy, able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
They get sick.
You've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well. And we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Romo, it's caught, Stills, right side. And he's able to get the first before the offense lining up 1st and 10. This give is to McCoy. Room here to run. Touchdown, 49ers. The 49ers add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice. He should.
Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful, Marge.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now on first down. He'll drop to throw it. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there. And the Rams are going to get a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here we go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete right side to Funchess. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll drop to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he's brought
Their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Can't find anyone open. And now Jeff Fisher brings out the field goal unit. He's going to say, let's get 3. From the right hash, this from 33. And Santos getting set to go now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's brought down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
In the red zone this time. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6.
Together, enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
They'll go with the keeper. And he, quarterback, taking it in. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game here.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great luck.
And the Rams got it. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he has the first down.
The completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he finds his time. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Here we go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Forsett. And brought down, but not before there.
There's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And quickly they get to the line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught at the 2.
He's able to diagnose as he did on that play. He can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he takes it across. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th. And that will make...
And go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't...
To throw on second down is Romo. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll go down right around the 40.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On the left side, this is Stills. And he's able to get... So we've got a 2nd and 5. 10th carry now for McCoy. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to fight his way. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Back to throw. Steps away. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A good gain.
Let's go. Hey. Hey.
He'll look to throw. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have a touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning
this situation.
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
Thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And a give to McCoy. And he'll get this up only to about the...
What, you're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will have a first down as... McCoy. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 4 after picking up the first on the ground. They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming and down.
Ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And he
forcing him into an incompletion.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. 3rd and long here. It's Romo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roll.
Field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Well, part 1 is done. Now part 2. Now a first throw here in overtime. It's caught outright by Graham. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The first tackle, luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves and chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot in what we call sit down.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And got a man. It's Woods. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And 10.
Here we go.
A give. This is Forsett.
The ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll give it to Forsett. And he'll be brought down inside.
On offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of the much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way?
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.